Pokemon Scarlet and Violet is what we are going to be talking about today. There are some people, Caleb, that are not enjoying it. I don't understand why.
Did he say he wasn't enjoying it?
Yeah.
I don't think he said he wasn't enjoying it. But I mean, it would be like him to not enjoy it.
He was enjoying it, but
no, he didn't.
So I'm trying to think of the way to say this. There are certainly performance issues.
Yeah.
The people that you see that aren't like right in front of you walk at like 4 frames per second. It's very funny to me though. It doesn't bother me.
No, I like it. I do.
Like,
I do think it's funny.
It's great. The world is a little dead. Not the most populated. That's fine. I don't want a Pokemon world that has a bunch of people over it. That would, like, if Pokemon are fucking scary. Do you want, like, I would not be around them unless they were mine. Let's get into the pros, though. Let's get into the pros. There are a couple more cons, but, like, it's most of it's performance based. I haven't ran into any of the crazy issues that everybody's complaining about. I haven't had any game breaking issues. I haven't had any game crashes. I have probably 20 hours in the game. They did take out the catching from Legends Arceus, which, you know, I liked the catching aspect of it from Legends Arceus, but it being gone, it's not a big con for me either. It would have been a pro if it was there, though. For the pros, it's Pokemon. It's exactly what you expect it to be, except the world is open, and there's a fucking shit ton of... It's a lot more alive when it comes to the Pokemon than Legends Arceus. There are different Pokemon that are, like, integrated into these areas. It's not like, oh, right there's a Shinx, and then you gotta go fucking down the road to find your next Pokemon. It's like, oh shit, there's a Lechonk, and then there's a spider fucking thing, and then there's this, there's that. You know what I mean? I love Wiglet and Wugtrio. It's disgusting, but I love it. You good, Jordy?
Yep. I'm looking up Wugtrio.
While you're doing that, look up Toadcool. Or Toadcool.
Toadcool?
Toadcool.
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 Yeah, it's a new form of
It's not Tentacool. It's not Tentacool.
Yeah.
It's not.
No. It's a convergent species.
I don't like Wugtrio.
Wiglet is a water type, Jordy.
I'll tell you, fucking Toadcool is hilarious.
I love the way it runs.
Oh yeah, I do too. It's fucking very Scooby-Doo.
I haven't found one yet.
Really? It took a while for me to find one, but I found one. I found one, and then like immediately a mass outbreak occurred. Didn't get any shinies though.
That happened to Cyclops for me too. Couldn't find him for the longest time, and then now I can't stop finding him. Which is fine.
I love Cyclozar. Didn't know I would love him.
Another Pokemon that's a great addition to Pokemon. Cyclozar. It's great. Yeah. A lot of people are complaining about they're both being too much direction where you can't go out of your way and do scale.
Yeah, you can. You can. You just have to try.
You certainly can.
Yeah, I did.
Same. But if you don't train and you don't have your Pokemon at a high enough level, you're gonna get fucked over.
Yeah, you don't need all the shit to explore. You just have to like find your way around. It's easier once you get like high jump and all that, but like you can make your way around.
So here's the thing to me that I like. You know when you play Pokemon, there's no fucking thing on your screen that tells you where you go and hold your hand through how to navigate the game. You just follow the path. That's exactly how this game is. There is no right or wrong way to do things.
If you
guys
stay on the path,
quite
you'll find your
literally-
way.
Right. You guys can quite literally do whatever you want to do. You might get your ass whooped, but you can do what you want to do. And if you get your ass whooped, fucking go train your Pokemon. Ash got his ass whooped a whole bunch.
For 32 years,
25.
80 years.
78. But no, I don't think it's perfect. But it's a lot better than a lot of people are. I'm having loads and loads of fun on it. I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. I've only got my 3rd badge. I haven't even evolved Crocolore or whatever. I've only evolved into a 2nd stage.
Ugly.
He's growing on me.
I love Meowscarada.
They changed the way breeding works. I haven't unlocked the things that I need for to get faster faster fucking egg drops, but it normally takes
Egg
about
power.
15 minutes to drop one egg. So it takes a while. But it is what it is. I think that the primary way that people are going to be doing shiny hunt, the picnic gimmick. Picnic mass outbreak gimmick. But
Yeah.
I give it like it's hard to give this a rating because like I said, there are performance difficulties. But for me, and the lack of issues that I've had, I'd give it a 4.5 out of 5. Because the only issues I have personally seen, is the choppy frames. And I deal with that I have a fucking $3,000 computer that gets choppy frames. It happens. It happens. So that's what I'm giving it.
Yeah. I have. So the only for the first time today before we got on the podcast, it was slow for me. That was the first and only time. And it doesn't bother me yet. I do like the different Pokemon. I do love that. So I think like the wild area in Sword and Shield was like the alpha or beta version of this. It's kind of what they wanted.
Mm.
I think it's perfectly fine. Though the only thing I don't like, because I think we're all just gonna like gush over it and talk about the great shit. The thing I don't like is like the mass outbreaks. They're way harder than they were in Arceus, but that's because you're not just throwing Pokeballs. Like if you're in the water and you're doing a mass outbreak or like by the river, if you don't have a Pokemon that swims, you're not gonna be able to do it. You just won't be able to do it.
I was wondering why I couldn't do Magikarps.
Because you can throw your Pokemon out and they'll float on their little balloon
But
if they don't
just stay
swim.
next to you.
Yeah, they don't. They just won't. Like I was trying to do a Dracloak one, and also so I was trying to do a Dracloak one. It was in the river, and I was trying to use Meowscarada. Meowscarada does not swim. He just sits on his balloon. And I don't think I tried one that can swim.
I tried to do a
like,
Magikarp one because
they were just disappearing.
I was trying to get I wanted to get a shiny Gyarados.
I did a Palafin one with Palmy or Palmot. Palmot swims, so it's fine. Worked out just fine. I do wish there was an easier way to get the shinies like there was at first in Arceus. But whatever. It's
I don't
okay.
like that. There's no sound when there's a shiny now.
That doesn't bother me because I didn't play
does.
Arceus with the sound. I didn't play Arceus with the sound on. I have found 2 shinies in Scarlet and Violet. First one wasn't a mass outbreak, so I found Wattrel in a mass outbreak. It was my first one, the first ever mass outbreak I went to, so I was pretty happy. And I was just fucking around, and I found a Greavard, or is that
shit.
the little dog?
Graveyard or whatever.
Yeah, I think it's Greavard. Yeah, I found the pre-evolution.
I really I like the
it's yellow.
pre-evolution shiny. Don't care for the evolution shiny. I was gonna say something about what you just said, but I'm struggling here, boys.
I don't know what you were gonna say either.
Me neither. It's not worth it.
That's all you gotta say about it, Devin?
I mean, no. I had more. I didn't know what you were gonna say though. Didn't want to steal your thunder. I want you to speak about it too. I wish you could catch Titan Pokemon.
I wish you could catch Titan Pokemon too.
I really want a shiny Claw. I do like the Titan battles. I think the Titan battles are pretty good. I do. I understand why you don't, but I wish you could catch Paradox Pokemon earlier than in game. But I know you have to go in that fucking crater, like no doubt.
Are the Titan Pokemon kind of like the Topos or whatever they are?
Topos.
The
from
Tapu
Sun and
Pokemon?
yeah.
No.
No.
Okay.
They're like
I'll get to it when I get to it, but
they're like special forms of Pokemon.
okay.
Like there's a Magnemite one that has a different. It's the Iron Trail fucking Donphan, basically. How Donphan has.
Yeah, I
different
mean
forms
it's
of
all
different
those
things.
with the
Okay.
the funny names. Like you get the dinosaur Pokemon or you get the robot Pokemon.
Yeah.
Terror raids. We can speak about terror raids. So like level 5 and 6 terror raids, really hard. They're much harder than Sword and Shield raids. So the 7-star Charizard raid is going to be like almost impossible.
You're gonna have to have like level 100.
You're gonna, yeah, you no doubt will, because I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure it will also be level 100. So I think level 6 raids are level 90 Pokemon.
Yeah.
So I'm sure Charizard's going to be 100. It's Dragon type, so it's weak to Dragon Ice.
Water won't fucking do much to it.
Yeah, it's going to be weak to Dragon, Water, or Dragon, Ice, and Fairy. It's fire. It's still going to have its fire moves and fire stab. So Ice, if you take an Ice Pokemon, you're fucked. If you take it gets Steel Egg moves, so Fairy's going to be fucked. So it'll probably have great coverage. Yeah, it has Steel Egg moves, like probably Iron Tail, stuff like that.
I mean,
so
if it has it, then.
And there's a good chance it will,
Right.
because of what it is. And then, so like Dragon is the way to go, kind of, but it also gets Dragon moves. So it's kind of like pick your poison. If you're going into the big raids, you want to like take a good Pokemon.
Coordinate a team, yeah.
Yeah, like you're not gonna beat the higher raids like a 6-star on your own. I think it's possible maybe to do a 5-star by yourself, but
the highest I've gotten is a 3-star.
Yeah.
It's Cleopode or some shit like that.
I don't know what you're trying to say.
Cleotodile.
No, I don't know. I literally don't know.
I don't know.
Hey, anyway, I think
I'm gonna pull up my decks and I'll tell you what it is.
the game's fun as fuck, very fun.
That's
like,
the thing for me too. I
love
the game
Pokemon.
is just fun.
I love Pokemon, like I do, and it is so fun. I love the gym leaders. So I don't think it's a spoiler, because so every gym leader has their type, and all their Pokemon are going to end up being that type. But the gimmick is Terra types. So every gym leader, their final Pokemon is a different type than what they run, but it's going to Terra type into their type.
My favorite one is fucking Sudowoodo, because he says we're gonna make it a Trudowoodo because pseudo wood, and it turns them into a grass type Sudowoodo.
Mm-hmm.
It's great.
Yeah. That's so. I love it. I really do. I mean, like, I don't have anything to hate right now. That's 5 out of 5 for me.
Cetadile. Cetoddle.
Bro, send a picture of it, because I still don't know what you're talking about.
Cetadile? I don't know, man.
Oh my god.
Send a photograph.
I'm sending a photograph right meow. Right meow.
Alright, so I'm playing Violet. I almost have my 7th gym badge. I completed the Titan storyline almost. And I got 2 or 3 team stars done. So I do enjoy the storyline aspects of it. I do enjoy was it Clavel? He's a fun guy.
I like Clavel.
And what's her face with the Eevee backpack? She's
Nimona?
pretty neat. No,
No, that's Penny.
Oh, The one you like talk to.
Nimona kind of gives me a hop vibe.
A hop vibe?
Yeah.
She gives
She wants
me
to.
a
She do like to battle.
so fucking
She
precious.
like always up in my stuff.
Wow.
Yeah,
Um,
she gets it on, but it's okay.
That's good. I picked a Quaxley as my starter, and I evolved
Oh
the
yeah, I didn't get into all that. We can get into all that too.
all the way up to whatever. What's his name?
Fucking
Quackaball.
Quaxacle.
Quaxicle.
Do enjoy the dancing gimmick.
Bro, he's also that's pretty funny. I like
It
it.
is.
But I think I've caught almost 200 Pokemon. So whatever that equates to how many hours, and my games crashed 3 times.
Oh, has it?
Frame rate is just awful.
My game did crash twice. It did crash twice, but like nothing was wrong. It just crashed.
Frame rate, awful. They say handheld's better for everything, but I mean you still get a lot of problems in it. But the map, before I figured out you can just make it stationary, kept flipping me around.
Oh, dude, it was fucking me up so much before I did
Whoever
that.
thought that was like a good idea
Dumb.
needs a talking to. And then there's because the world is like so.
It's a huge world.
It is a huge world, but there's like there's not a lot of big, huge landmarks.
No, I would like a better signage, like in Pokemon. Like, I mean, your signposts are all over in Pokemon, and they are in the game. They're just like it's so big, they're hardly prevalent. Like, you just need some more.
There's not that many big, outstanding landmarks where you can like find your direction. Because I swear it took me like I was trying to get to one of these Team Star battles on the other side of the the quarry area. I was going around in circles for 45 minutes trying to get out of that place, trying to get around over the river and through the woods. So I just gave up. I went somewhere else. But I like it where if you go to like one area and you're like it's too powerful for you, you can like backtrack, on the other side of the map and try that. Which is I enjoy that,
Yep.
The gym battles, they haven't been hard at all, honestly. I think the hardest one was not the psychic one, maybe the ghost. Is there a ghost one?
There is a ghost. That's where you fight Rhyme. That's the double battle.
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I was pretty high level. They're catching up to me now because I just started like doing all story stuff.
I do enjoy the gym test before each gym battle.
I do too.
Especially the one where
Some
you
of
had
them
to find
Claval.
the ingredients. That one was a fun one. I do enjoy the whenever you get
Jericho's chest is bleeding. Sorry, Snow.
Is he getting killed by Ishii?
Yeah.
Bro, I thought it was dripping from his face.
Oh
my god.
I do enjoy whenever you level up, you get a new move. You can ask the Pokemon, "Hey, do you want this move? What should I do with it?"
Oh, I really like that. I do like that.
I didn't think about that, but I like it too.
That could be another thing for like Nuzlocke and stuff, which would be a cool feature. I like you can find tons of items on the ground. You don't really have to go shopping too much, except for maybe Pokeballs. That's the only thing I've really bought was just Pokeballs.
Only thing I bought is Pokeballs.
Great Balls, Ultra Balls, Yeah. Overall, I do enjoy, the Pokemon different animations of, some are flying in the air, some are on the ground, some are running,
Some are very small, hard to see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like
Bro, I was farming Sinistea chips to get the armor. But like barely visible. And little Amoongus, just a little mushroom, literally just like little mushroom sized.
That's funny.
That's funny. What's your team looking like? Mine is I have Meowscarada, Palmot, who I did not want to use this deep into the game, but I've been using the shit out of Nuzzle, and Revival Blessing is just too good of a move not to have on the squad. I have Cyclozar, Grafii, Palafin, and Ceruledge.
Right
And I'm
now,
pretty good.
I got Crocolore. That's the reason I haven't really been trying to get the Armor Age too badly, because I already have a Fire type, and I don't want to replace it yet until after the game. I beat the game. So that's why I haven't really like fucked with
It's also Psychic
Armor Age
type.
yet. Yeah, I mean it's a. I know I want to. I kind of want to replace Crocolore. That's the problem. But anyways, I got Crocolore, Primeape until Annihilate. I get Annihilate. I'm at level 31. You get the Fist at 35, or you get the move you have to use at 35. So soon, I got Tinkatuff, Cloth, Finison, and Dolive.
Oh yeah.
Mine changes usually one or two Pokemon every time I go to the gym or whatever battle. I got Quaxley, my boy, Grimmsnarl right now.
Ooh,
Grimmsnarl, okay.
Luxray,
hell yeah.
Ceruledge, and then a couple other ones. I just switch out depending on the gym or whatever I'm doing next. So yeah,
Makes sense.
I think getting the mount in the beginning of the game is also pretty good.
I like it.
And which
makes that legendary more impact. Like I care about the legendary more.
Yeah, it like you befriend it more.
Yeah.
You also like you need it for the world. You do.
Yes.
To move faster.
Absolutely.
I love how
yeah.
I love the storyline for it.
Arvin.
Yeah.
Same.
I love the yeah.
I love that he keeps getting mad when I give my Pokemon a sandwich.
I think they're all pretty like all the stories are pretty good. The like even the star bases, like you feel for them in the end. Like I'm on the last one. I'm like, why are we breaking this team up? Like
we're kind of bullying them.
Yeah.
So I haven't done this, but I think you guys have the classes at the academy, the school.
Yes, I have. I took my biology midterm earlier today.
Yeah, I've only done biology, and that was to get false swipe, which you didn't even need to do biology to get false swipe. I just had to go talk to the fucking professor.
Yep.
But I did do biology midterm and all that.
Is that worth doing? Like the classes on that, or
I haven't gotten anything from it yet.
You get shit at the end of the classes if you finish them.
Yeah.
And you get more, like you can take more of the classes as you progress in the story. So you may have you have to be like close to end game to get the stuff, but I think you get experience candies, maybe other stuff. I'm really not sure though.
I also do enjoy the way the Pokedex set up with the books.
With the little books, yeah.
And then like every 10 Pokemon entries you get something.
Get a reward.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that game's free battle pass. I love it.
Yeah.
In the shops, you can bulk buy and bulk sell.
Love that. You've always been able to kind of bulk buy, but the selling not so much.
They just give you a receipt at the end, which is nice. I always enjoy, leaving a paper trail.
Yeah, I love that the crafting system is a good component.
Yeah,
I haven't needed to use it yet, but like I only really do that shit when I'm like trying to build like a competitive-ish team. So I don't need it yet, but I will. I
used it solely for there's something that I used it for. I can't fucking remember. So I could get a ground move for the electric chair, gym, whatever.
Gotcha.
But yeah, aside from that, I haven't used it.
But yeah, I'm having a very, very good time with it. Very fun. Even the frame rates, it's not going to hinder me from playing even more. This game should get a 9, but due to the frame rates, I'm going to give it a 7.8.
Oh man, 5 out of 5 snowflakes. We're batting 100,000%.
Because as big of a company as people like Pokemon.
Yeah, I'm definitely with you. There's really for them to like
I mean,
have these
I don't
issues.
know.
the problem with Pokemon is like you cannot hold off on the Pokemon game. They have to put it out and fix it while it's out.
Right? No, for sure, I get that, but they've been working on it since 2019.
Well, also, I'm pretty sure Game Freak came out and said, "Hey, we don't see anything wrong. We're not planning on doing any patches
No, they
anytime
didn't.
soon."
They did
I'm
not say
pretty
that.
sure they did.
No
I'm
way.
I
sourcing
just
on
saw
that.
just saw something of that earlier
No
today.
way.
On Twitter,
No way.
or where
Because
they
they
say
see shit. They definitely see shit wrong. They wouldn't do
Nintendo's
that.
giving refunds out to people.
See, I thought that was fake.
No, that's real.
Could have been one of the better games of all time, but
Hey, give it time. There's going to be DLC too.
But maybe they'll come out with a patch, help fix it or whatever. But
I'm sure they will.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like I said, said to I think Caleb.
Like no, well, you gotta. So, Sword and Shield had the same like problem when it
That's
first
what I'm
came out.
saying. Everybody complained about Sword and Shield's frame rates and all that shit came out. I think the biggest thing to me is
Oh
that
my god!
the biggest thing to me as far as like disappointments go is that the graphics looked a lot better during pre-release stuff. It has that Watch Dogs problem, but I don't play Pokemon for the graphics.
I mean, hey, like up close, like during like battles or whatever, the Pokemon look great.
They do.
Fantastic.
Pokemon do look great.
But like out in the open world, not so much.
I don't know, man. I don't hate any of the way the Pokemon look or anything.
Oh no, they look great just out in the open world and everybody's doing the robot and mechanical,
Yeah, it says.
I think it's cute.
I found where I saw it, and they did give an update at like 6, saying that Nintendo did finally come out in their customer service saying that they're working on something, but it could take weeks. But
it's just like a Call of Duty update.
Just earlier today, they were saying that they hadn't heard anything and don't plan on doing any patches.
Well,
Really?
Game Freak's not like Bungie or
Yeah, it's a lot. It's also a lot smaller of a company. To be fair, it's a lot smaller of a company. It is. It only has 190 employees.
They only do one thing, though. It's not like Game Freak's out here.
They're developing 3 things of that one.
Sure, but like, I mean, when you look at like EA and Activision and all them, they're working on like 10 plus titles at all times.
They probably have thousands of employees.
I don't know. I'm
not excusing Nintendo or Game Freak. I'm not. I agree. They should fix their shit. They should have a good, solid game at launch. Not excusing it. But I'm also not going to say that I'm not going to pre-order the next Pokemon either. Because I'm going to.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be different if there was
That's
like
just me.
it'd be different if there's like a few people having these problems, but like
There's a lot.
a lot of people.
I wasn't lying when I said it just looked like a Bethesda game, because there are so many people that are just like, whoop, fell through the map, can't play now.
Well, then let me counter with this question. Why is it okay for Bethesda? Why is it charming when Bethesda?
It's not. Tons of people will not buy their game because of that. I don't pre-order Bethesda games anymore because
You
of
ain't
that.
gonna pre-order Elder Scrolls 6.
No. I'll buy it, but I'm not going to pre-order it.
I've seen a lot of people talk about, oh, look at all these Bethesda glitches. It's so funny.
I think it's because like they do such big open world games that like, yeah, sure, something's probably going to go wrong, and you can't find every bug and every glitch before the game launches.
Right.
But
this is Game Freak's first big open world game.
It's not, because Arceus.
Arceus wasn't open world.
It
It
wasn't.
Open world. It was.
They said this is their first open world game, so
I mean, it had open sectors, but it wasn't an open world.
Yeah. It
guess.
was open world in the sense that Monster Hunter's open world.
Right.
Like there
I
was
guess.
nothing connecting anything.
Like Destiny.
Also,
Destiny is an
apparently-
open world.
Apparently, and this is stupid from Game Freak's part, they have the entire map loaded in at all points in time.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that's the problem. Is they don't
I think
just
that's the problem too.
they
I
don't
think
render it
that
as
is
it
a
comes
problem.
in.
But I mean, it looks good. Like, hey, I love looking out and seeing all the shit, like knowing where stuff is.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah. It's cool. I just think maybe that I don't know.
I think that's the problem with it. I think it's the Switch hardware isn't strong enough to be able to.
See, I don't even think that's it because when you look at like Bayonetta and Xenoblade Chronicles 3, they all look beautiful and they are just the big thing.
But I don't.
No,
think
there's
that
not-
they
there's
have
not
it-
as
I
much-
don't think they have it rendered in as much, and they also
There's
don't have
not-
as many character models.
Yeah, there's not as much going on in those games. Like,
I mean,
so
yeah, they
all
probably
the-
don't
all
have
the-
over 1,000
all the-
characters.
No, all the Pokemon loading in and all the Pokemon have
Yeah.
literally different stats that the computer has to generate
Yeah.
and make and everything. Yeah, no, there's a lot.
There's
going
definitely
on
a lot more
Pokemon,
going on. I don't know.
Which-
I don't think they should have.
Which is why there aren't 1,000 Pokemon in the game.
Right.
Why a national dex will never be a thing. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off again.
No, you're good. I'm just saying it's definitely a problem if they have everything loaded in as soon as you get in, and well, that also explains why there's the memory leak then, because
Yeah.
you can't run that much shit
Even
forever.
like Minecraft, which has like the most simple of fucking graphics,
Yeah,
but it's like a huge world, but it only has a certain amount that you can have loaded in at one time.
yeah, and even then, I'm sure there's times where like you can only play for a certain amount of hours, and then eventually it starts getting buggy, starts getting choppy, or
yeah.
something will happen to it.
Oh, yeah.
That just happens with every game.
Well,
But
if you have your render distance out far enough, and you run this way, run a certain way, it'll go to where like the world doesn't load, and you're just
Yeah.
running on fucking nothingness.
yeah, and like, I don't know.
I don't think it's beyond fixing.
No, they can
I think
definitely
this
fix
is their
it.
first. I think this is their first attempt at a big open world.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of bugs. They'll fix it, and the next Pokemon is going to be even better. And
I
there's
hope
going to be even more glitches that people will bitch about in 3 years.
Right. I mean, it's just like when Zelda went up to 3D, like
Exactly.
Ocarina of Time, and that they definitely had their glitches. Like that's why speedruns exist. Like
Exactly. That's what like people are comparing it to, because Zelda is a beautiful open world game. It is.
and it took them a while to get it right.
Took them a while to get it right, and you know how many fucking different unique like things there are in that game.
Yeah.
12.
There's not much. Yeah, there's not much.
Oh.
You're fighting the same monsters over and over.
400.
Yeah.
400.
Yeah.
But that's all I got on Pokemon.
Hey,
Yeah,
speaking
we
of
gotta
that,
move
there's now 1,000 Pokemon in
That's
existence.
All right. So new Pokérap when?
Gimme Ghoul's evolution is the 1,000th Pokemon. So
Well,
Also-
good for them.
it's also nice how to evolve it. So if you ever wanted to evolve it,
Yeah, if you ever want to fucking find 999 coins, I think I'm getting close. I haven't looked, but I know.
Are
I'm
you
getting
actually?
close. I'm over. I have to be over 500.
It's crazy.